I don't know what's up with you guys and these rolling trays disappearing out of Dollar Tree, but they on back order. So I'm not sure if you're aware, but you can actually buy these trays at Party City for $2.99. It's not for $1, but hey, if you run out, you know where to go. Well, I guess I was lucky to come across this plastic tray, so you'll see how it turns out. Hey, welcome to my channel, Unique World. As you can see, based on the title of this video, I'm going to be showing you how I make my rolling trays. And this is a highly requested video, so I'm going to show you how I accomplish doing them. So we're going to go ahead and remove the barcode from the back of the tray. Since we're going to be spray painting the tray, you're going to need a box and make sure that you are outside. We're going to be using this Rust-Oleum Gold Metallic spray paint. So you definitely want to make sure that you are outside or in an open ventilated area, because the fumes of a spray paint is very deadly. So I'm just making sure that I spray back and forth in one pattern. And with this spray paint, it actually dries really quick. So I like that about this spray paint. So as requested, I will be using this image to place on the tray. I basically just typed it up and got the leaf image from Google. So now I'm just cutting out the image. And also, if you do not have a Cricut, go out and get you one. They have all different types of Cricuts. This one is just the regular Cricut one, but I also have the Cricut Explorer Air 2, which is actually being occupied doing another project, as I'm actually doing this project for this video. So definitely go out and get you a Cricut. So here's the image that we'll be using from the Cricut. And I'm going to be using this transfer tape that I got from Dollar Tree, and it's an actual transfer cover. I'm just going to place it down on the image, press it down firmly, and then I'm going to peel it up. Then I just repeat the same thing that I did for the first image. Also, if you would like to show love and support me, go ahead and click that subscribe button. Okay, so I do not like these little circles that are on these trays, even the indents. I decided to do a little experiment, not sure how it was going to turn out, but right here in this part of the video, I am just placing the image on the tray, and I'm just making sure that it's lined up correctly and even. And then I'm just going to peel it up to make sure that the vinyl is stuck onto the tray. And then I'm going to do the same thing with the other part of the image, making sure that it's lined up straight and correctly. And then I am going to go ahead and peel it up just like what I did before. Now you can keep the image looking like this and put some epoxy down, but I'm doing an experiment to use the vinyl as a stencil. So I'm just going to go ahead and spray paint the entire tray black. And when I was doing this, I wasn't sure if it was going to turn out right or not, but I just kind of did it, took that risk, and gave it a chance. And basically, I used this spray paint, cover everything up, and I waited for it to dry. It didn't take long. I think I waited for about like 30 minutes, but I just let it dry. And I decided to keep the back of the tray gold, so that's why I didn't spray paint the back of the tray. Sorry you guys, but unfortunately there was some lost footage, but I used these utensils to weed out the vinyl from the tray, so that now all you can see is this, the gold letters or image, and the black tray. So right now I am going to go ahead and pour my epoxy over the tray. And I'm not exactly sure how much epoxy I use, but I use the Crystal Light epoxy, and I'm just going to rub it in on the tray. And look, these gloves kind of reminds me of the gloves that come out of the Just For Me box. Remember that? Yeah, that's what these gloves remind me of. So I am just going ahead and rubbing the epoxy in and making sure that the epoxy is cover up the tray evenly. And sometimes you just have to add more, which I had to, so I just added more epoxy to the rolling tray, and I'm just making sure that I'm filling in all of the spaces that's needed. Another thing that you might want to get is a heating arts and crafts gun. It's going to help with the bubbles that you will see in epoxy. It's going to help make sure that there's no bubbles within your arts and crafts projects. So definitely go ahead and get a heating gun, and I will definitely put it in the description down below to let you guys know which one I use. So after applying the epoxy and spreading it evenly, I just set my tray on the table just like this, upright, and I just let it sit there overnight and waited for it to cure for the next morning to see that it was all dry. So this is what the tray looks like after the epoxy dries, and it kind of gives you that glossy effect on the tray. But here it is, and definitely if you like what you see and you want to see more, make sure you stick around and subscribe to my channel. Until next time, peace.